welcome back. It's so nice to see you again. Please come on over and have a seat right there. Perfect. Thank you. I know we've already met and we've already gone through the application process together. So today is actually really the easy part. Everything has already been approved. All of the underwriting has already been completed. And all that's really left for us to do is review the final loan docs together and then make sure that you understand exactly what you're signing before you do. I always like to take my time with this part. I know some people have had experiences where they're just handed a stack of papers and pointed to a few signature lines and just rushed out the door. And that's just not how I like to do it, because this is your money, So instead of that, we will go through everything together and we'll go page by page. And I'll explain what each number means and what the terms are and where you'll be signing and I guess why we need these signatures, where they're gonna go. Sound good? Wonderful. Let me pull your file a little closer. There we are. First, we will, that's your paper copy. You can follow along and you don't need to sign anything until you're sure you understand. And I have my digital copy here and we can review on the screen here and we can take it from there. So the basics. First, I want to say congratulations. I know, it's a really nice car. Oh, yeah, that was really stressful, but I was just glad I could help you get that sorted out. So, the car you've selected is listed at the top. And you can see year, make, model, and the VIN, of course, listed there. Is that the right one? I hope. I always encourage people just to take a quick glance at this section and make sure everything matches your address as well. Apartment number, zip code, that stuff can really matter when you are aligning this paperwork with your insurance company. And let me know if you need a good insurance agent, because my sister-in-law does that too. Okay, excellent. So I am moving down slightly right there, and we are now at the purchase price. So the agreed purchase price of this vehicle was $28,450. And then just beneath that, you're going to see your down payment. Today, is it still true? You will put $3,850 down. Are you still prepared to make that amount that you see there? I can always change it if not. Okay, great. A down payment is just the portion you're paying today rather than financing through us. So since you are contributing that money up front, that will reduce the amount that you'll need to borrow, of course. So your total less that down payment after subtracting your down payment and then accounting for applicable fees and the taxes on the vehicle, your total amount financed comes to $24,950. And you will see that amount listed right there. Do you see it? Okay, good. So now let's talk about the terms. This is one of the most important important parts of the loan because it's going to determine how long you will be making payments for. So for your loan, the term is 60 months. And of course, 60 months is the same as 5 years. So when we originally discussed your options, we reviewed different terms. We looked at 48 months and 60 months and 72. And the 48-month option would have resulted in a higher monthly payment because the loan would be, of course, paid off faster. And the 72-month option would have lowered the monthly payment somewhat, but you would have paid more interest over the life of the loan because the repayment period would, of course, be longer. So ultimately, that 60-month option provided a balance between affordability and overall cost, which is why we landed on that. Are you still on the same page, so to speak? And also literally? Okay, so let's move on to the interest. Right here, that is your APR, or annual percentage rate, and that is 6.49%. Congratulations on that as well. And APR is one of those things one of those terms people hear all the time, right? But people are never really told what it means. And the simplest explanation is that APR represents the cost of borrowing money. So since our bank is lending you the funds to purchase your vehicle, that interest is charged over time. And the APR is the percentage used to calculate that cost. And your rate was determined on several factors, including credit profile and vehicle value and your income verification, and also current market lending conditions. So based on those factors, 6.49 is the approved rate associated with your loan. And one thing I like to mention is that there is no penalty for paying additional principal. So let's say a year from now you get a bonus at your job. Wouldn't that be nice? Is that good? Or you get, like a tax refund, or, a little windfall of cash, and you just decide you'd like to pay a little extra 1 month, then you can absolutely do that. And any extra amount applied, of course, toward the principal will reduce your balance faster, which means your interest will accrue less over time, which is beautiful. I love that for you. Let's manifest that for you. And based on your financed amount, your loan term, and your interest rate, your monthly payment with us is going to be $488.37. And you will find that amount listed right here at the bottom. Do you see it? Okay. And then your first payment is going to be due in 30 days from today. You don't want to put it in your calendar. Okay, so beyond that, payments will be due monthly on the same day each month, and you can go on auto pay. They can do that on the app, right? Okay, so you'll have several options for making payments. You can use the app as just mentioned, or you can just use the website. Doesn't have to be an app. You can make payments by phone. Here is my card. And you can mail your payment if you have a checkbook like an old-timey grandfather. Or you can visit the branch in person. Any branch, of course. I am here Monday through Friday and Saturday afternoons. So if you choose to stop by and pay it with me, you absolutely can. Or else can help you in any of those ways. So, I understand that you are still going to decline the gap coverage. So, I just need you to check that box and sign all of the blank boxes. I put little tags on each one. And no rush, but if everything looks good, you can go ahead and start signing. Here is a pen. And guess what? You can keep the pen. You're very welcome. It's awesome to see you again, and I'm glad I could help.